My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. Jacob and I are going to break down all of our bets for UFC Long Island. These are our bets and what we're doing with our money. Jacob is coming off of a perfect week. You didn't hit every single bet, but you hit every single pick last week. 11 fights, 11 correct picks. Hopefully, you could parlay that into some more success this week. And if you guys want 50 free bucks, all you need to do is go to wewantpicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners, make a deposit, and we send you 50 bucks as a thank you. They all have their own bonuses and matches. And then on top of that, I will Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo you 50 bucks as a thank you. That's wewantpicks.com/bets. Last week, we said it's a super sketchy betting card. Super sketchy betting card. I feel like this week is also very sketchy. So I've got 4 units going. I went all money lines. All money lines. Anytime I looked at a plus 3.5, the bookies were ahead of me and the odds were too good. There's 2 fights that are 1.5 round lines, and the odds were just minus 200 to go over. Like, I just didn't see anything that I absolutely loved. There's a lot of guys that are live for a finish, but there's just a lot that I didn't love. But let me walk you through my money lines. I got Dustin Jacoby at plus 101. I only put a half a unit on that. I do think Dustin Jacoby wins this fight, but I fully recognize that his opponent is on a 16-fight lossless streak, not necessarily winless streak, but or winning streak because there's a draw in there, but 16 fights that dude hasn't lost. We watched him out-grapple people. We watched him out-strike people. So I do think Dustin wins. But I recognize that's a tough fight. But I did grab him plus money, half a unit. Bill Algeo, minus 160, 1 full unit. I just think volume, energy, pressure is going to be too much. His opponent hasn't fought in forever. He's skilled, but I just think Bill Algeo is going to be too much at this point. Muslim Salikov, you told me he looked like trash at weigh-ins, right?
Didn't look fantastic. Nobody looked bad, but he probably looked the worst out of everyone.
Which sucks because I placed this bet a little while ago. He's actually my most confident pick on the entire card, which is tricky because it's a tricky card. Not looking good at weigh-ins is obviously a thing. So I got 1 unit on Muslim. And then Dalcha Lungambula, big underdog. And if you broke down the fight and didn't look at the odds, you'd be surprised at these odds. So I have a half a unit on him. I fully recognize Punahil is a phenomenal striker, has looked good striking. Lost 2 fights in a row, but he has looked good striking recently. Dalcha Lungambula, half a unit there. He's got power. He's got grappling, which he may use. And then Yair Rodriguez in the main event. He's dangerous. He's flashy. He's coming off a loss, but that was after a 2-year layoff, and I thought he looked good in that loss. So this is what I got going. It's another sketchy betting card, but if you want our parlay, so I have a 2-fighter parlay, then you add a 3rd leg, you add a 4th leg to change those odds. That is in premium membership. Just go to WeOnPicks.com. Click on Become a Member, and you'll find that and other betting tools there. Jakey boy, what do you got?
Yeah, we're going to parlay the 11-0 week into something fantastic this week. Not a lot of picks, but a lot of units on this. Starting off with, we got the Dustin. I should have probably, a lot of the people are parlaying the Dustins, back-to-back Dustins. I think they both win. My lock of the week, Dustin Stoltzfus. I think he uses his phenomenal grappling to get this fight to the ground and win, but I think he can win the striking as well. Dwight Grant is a guy that's coming up in weight, getting older, got knocked out 3 months ago. I just love Dustin in this matchup. He had back-to-back fights where he should have won. He understands. He wasn't making excuses. He basically said, I was an idiot in those fights. I think he comes out very, very motivated. He's fighting for his UFC life. Comes out, dominates. I have 3 units, and then I have a hedge. You'll see at the very end here on him. Dustin Jacoby, Angel mentioned, this is a gift from the gods. This dude started off as the favorite, and I think it was like a minus 140 favorite. He ended up, I think it's more of a pick-up now, but he moved all the way. I got him at plus 115. I think he dominates a fight. I don't think the grappling from Dong Woo Jung is an issue, and he should dominate the striking. So I'm very confident in that. 2 units, plus 115. I have Christ Curtis in here, typo on my end. Should be Chris Curtis. I mentioned that last week, and this is why I mentioned it last week. I got it for minus 105 last week. This is minus 140. This for UFC London next week. I think these odds could move even more, so I just want to show that for you guys. 2 units on that. Herbert Burns, inside the distance, decision, no action. Angelo's got the Bill Algeo. I understand it. He could win the fight. He should win the fight. He's a favorite, right? I just think Herbert Burns is the more dangerous fighter. Bill Algeo is not really a dangerous fighter. He's most dangerous in the grappling, in his submissions, and Herbert Burns should be the better grappler in the matchup. So as a striker, he's not really a finisher. As a grappler, Herbert Burns should be able to survive. And if he wins inside the distance, I'm going to win my bet. If it goes to a decision, either way, I just get my money back, no harm, no foul. The main event does not go the distance, minus 150. I thought these odds would be a little bit better than what they were. I figured it might be a pick'em, but I still think that one of these guys gets after it and finishes the other guy. They're both tough as hell, but they're both very, very aggressive. They both get hit. They both throw power. Obviously, Brian Ortega, very dangerous on the ground. 3 units. Minus 150. And you'll see the last one here is the plus 3.5. The description's in the below for that bet. You're only going to find that bet on Bet Online. Go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Use the Bet Online affiliate there. Sign up. You can get this bet with me. This is kind of a hedge on my Lock of the Week moneyline bet. If Dustin Stolfus loses a decision 28-29, I'm going to break even for my moneyline bet because I'm still going to hit this bet at 4.5 units on this. But if Dustin Stolfus wins inside the distance or wins a decision in any way, I'm going to hit my money line. I'm going to hit this bet, and we're going to hit huge. I am going all in on my Lock of the Week this week for Dustin. The only way I really lose money on him this week is if he gets finished or loses a 30-27 decision across all 3 judges' scorecards. So I feel good about my bets this week. Coming off the 11-0 week, I think I might go 12-0 this week. We'll see how it happens.
Yeah, it should be interesting. I don't see I'm on the other side of the Dustin Stoltzfus pick, but I don't see him getting finished, right? So I don't mind your plus 3.5. Any safety net bets there, you know we love those. And guys, don't forget, WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our partners, make a deposit. We send you $50 as a thank you. And do not forget, this is an early card. It starts at like 11 a.m., 10 a.m., something like that. So get your DraftKings lineups early, get your bets in early. It's an early card. We will see you guys on Saturday. Jacob is going to do a live stream.